Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the sign of Aries. Aries, this is your monthly messages from Spirit for January 2020. Now, please keep in mind these are channeled messages and this is an intuitive reading. Now, I'm using messages from Spirit along with messages from your animal spirit guides. I will be using the Energy Oracle as well. And with both of these decks, I will be clarifying each card that I pull with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. And at the end of your reading, Aries, I will be pulling a postcard from Spirit for you as well. All right, so you have amazing energy coming up here. Soul power. All right, thank you, Spirit. Aries, January 2020, Spirit. Thank you. Messages do you have for Aries? All right, we're ready. Woo. We have 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Beautiful. We have the World. All right. And we have the Garden and the Gate. Beautiful energies right there. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Aries, January 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're ready. We have the Manatee. We have the Elk. We have the Emu. Ooh, I love it. All right, I'm getting excited here. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What's interesting is the Energy Oracle. You have the Garden and the Gate, which is the number 30 card. And then you have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is, you know, the number 40 card. So you have 30, 40 here. And then the World is 29. 2 plus 9 is 11. I always tell you guys, go and look up the angel number meanings. It's going to bring more clarity into your situation. All right, Aries, let's start here. So we have soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. This is amazing energy. This is that powerful and bold energy right here. This is you understanding your true potential. Understanding that the God and Goddess resides within you, that you are the manifester, you are the co-creator of your world, your reality. You know, you can make change, okay? And I feel like for many of you, this is you stepping into that power, especially with the energies that are coming up here, okay? You know, we're talking about you co-creating what you want, making a change. Okay, you have a desired outcome that you want in your reality, and this is you taking control and making change to be able to manifest that desired outcome. So very powerful. Now we have 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron coming up here. This is your third eye. Your third eye is open. Now, I feel for all of you, your third eye is open, but you know, some of you are going to leave a comment and tell me that you feel like you're blocked, okay? And this is probably going to be for 3 of you. I'm getting that energy right here. Spirit wants you to know. Call upon Archangel Metatron right here, okay? Archangel Metatron will clear any blockages that you feel you have. And my friends, I don't feel that you do have any blockages. A lot of times we can hold ourselves back, either doubting ourselves or fear. Embrace it, okay? You can do it, Aries. I feel for many of you, you have clear vision. You have spirit communication. Your crown chakra is open and flowing freely. You know what you want, and you know how you're going to get there, and you know how it's going to get done, okay? And that's an amazing thing. It's, you know, you guys are really tapped into your intuition, that inner well of knowledge that you hold it within yourself. And this is what's allowing for you to co-create here. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We are ready. Yes, we have the Ten of Cups with the Page of Wands and the World. All right, we've got the World coming up here several times. So whatever it is that you have a creative vision that you're taking action on, you know, I feel for many of you, you've been inspired. You have really tapped into your intuition. You've had that aha moment. It could be a money-making project. It could be a new business. It could be a career change. But definitely Spirit is saying that you have endless possibilities and opportunities right here. There's a promise of more of this to come. Okay? Now we have the Page of Wands. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is you having that aha moment. This is you taking action. You seeing clearly on that creative vision that you want. Something that really inspires you. There's a lot of passion that you have for something. For some of you, this is you knowing that there's an answer coming. Okay? Like I said, you're waiting on the news. You're waiting on an email. You're waiting on a phone call. And you know it's coming. And this is something that you have been wanting. It's going to allow for you to start a new beginning. It's going to allow for you to close a chapter in your book of life here. And it's going to be a sense of fulfillment and completion here. You're going to be happy. And this is what you're wanting. Okay? I feel like you've done a major review with the cycle you've been in. And I feel like there's going to be a reward for effort, coming in here. It's really going to allow for you to start a new successful beginning, Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Amazing energies. I love it. I'm feeling very inspired right now. Thank you, Spirit. So now we have the World, okay? And you know, I love this picture. To me, this is you, okay? And here, here's the world, okay, Aries? And this is you being the master, the co-creator of your reality. Coming through here again. You understanding how powerful you are, and you're tapping into this. This is you creating your reality, your own world, what you want. Thank you, Spirit. Making change that only you can do. And this is you understanding that. This is you being inspired. Some of you are definitely working with this full moon in Cancer, lunar eclipse on Friday the 10th. Some of you are moon gazers. Some of you are manifesting during this time. You are definitely making change through manifesting, okay? Setting your intentions. Thank you, Spirit. And you're going to be able to do it. You've got blessings coming here. I love it. I'm getting that energy that you guys just have that go-getter energy. You're ready to make change in your life. And you realize that you have the power to do so. Yes, King of Cups with the Devil. And we have the Magician. Love it. Okay. King of Cups. Whether you're male or female. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Spirit is saying, the King of Cups holds a great deal of inner knowledge and wisdom. And this is you tapping into this energy, Aries. This talks about how supportive you are. You're very generous. I feel like you give to others, but I feel like the most valuable thing that you have to offer others at this time is your wisdom and your knowledge, because that's very powerful. Now, with the Devil, the energy of Capricorn coming up here, I see this as a positive. For some of you, yes, you could be breaking free from limitations and restrictions. For others of you, I'm getting a sense here, you've got your money on your mind, because this can be a materialistic type of energy, but it's also an entrepreneur energy. It's you going after what you want here in this earthly world. Financial gain, okay? And I feel like that's what you're co-creating and manifesting here. You are manifesting your financial empire here, okay? And then you have the Magician, which is amazing. I'm getting tongue twisted. I'm getting excited. This is Gemini and Virgo energy. And again, We are talking about you being the manifester and co-creator of your reality, Aries. You know, this talks about you understanding the magic that's within you and using that laser focused intention and communicating clearly what it is that you want to create in your life, the change that is needed in your life. And this is you using all the tools that are available to you and making it happen. Thank you, Spirit. Amazing. Whew. Love it. All right, so now we have the garden and the gate. Very interesting right here. Okay? Very interesting. I feel for some of you, you've been procrastinating. Okay? There's a new experience here. Or there's a new opportunity. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's a career. But it's going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone and step into a new experience here. It's going to require you to go walk through that gate and see what's on the other side. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If this is you, if you've been procrastinating in some area, you've been doubting or hesitating, knowledge is power, okay? Gain the knowledge that you need to move forward, where it's going to help you be more secure with what you're wanting to do. Do the research. Make a strategy. Make a plan. Okay? Get organized. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You got this, Aries. You got this. You just have to believe in yourself and trust that you are being divinely guided. I mean, you are embodying the magician. You're embodying the high priestess at this time. I mean, there's just, I feel, nothing that you cannot accomplish or achieve if you really want it. But it's up to you to make the decision to go after it. Thank you, Spirit. Judgment, the Fool, and the Three of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Love it. Okay, maybe you need to do a review. Maybe you need to look at this last cycle that you've been in. You need to really evaluate the challenges and obstacles so you can gain that knowledge from anything you don't want repeated when you step into this new experience. Knowledge is power, and that's power that you can use in the present as well as in the future to help you from repeating any cycle you don't want repeated, okay? And what happens is when you do this review, you have rite of passage. You have a second chance here. It allows for you to move forward freely. Excuse me. We have the Fool. Here's this new beginning. This is exactly what we're talking about. But it requires you to take a leap of faith. It requires you to trust in yourself. It requires you to trust in Spirit. For some of you, you know, you've already been planting the seeds. You've nurtured them in some area of your life. And there's a promise of growth and expansion to come back here. But there's a need for you to believe in yourself and to walk through that gate. Step into a new experience. Not doubt yourself. When you're able to do so, this gives you foresight about where you're headed and where you're going. And those of you that have been waiting on your shifts to come in, that's when that growth and expansion comes into your situation. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Aries, we have the Manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Now, this is very interesting. This isn't going to be for everybody. This is going to be for a handful of you. You could be dealing with a relationship here, a relationship problem. Some of you, this could be your children, grown children. I'm definitely getting a sense here, though, that there's nothing more that you can do. You can't help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves. That's what Spirit is saying. You can't make somebody change. They can only do it for themselves. And sometimes you have to just love them unconditionally and step back and let life play out, let it unfold the way it's supposed to, okay? And I know that's easier said than done. I'm a parent myself. But I feel like there's a need here because you're fighting something that you cannot change, Aries, no matter what you do. So when you're fighting something that you cannot change, it's almost like I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in my mind's eye here. That's where you're riding against the wheel instead of riding with it. You understand? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I definitely feel like this situation involves other people. It's kind of like you're stuck between a rock and a hard space here. And you feel helpless. And like I said, this is only for a few of you. Okay. 10 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. 8 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you've done all you can do. Somebody may have betrayed you, lied to you, stolen from you. Okay? There's deceit here. Whoever this was, it's done. It's over. Now, it's time to pick yourself up and understand that this situation is meant to be completed, over. But it's up to you now whether or not you continue to let it keep going or to just wash your hands of it and take a step back. That's where enlightenment here is gained, okay? When you take time out to take a step back here. Realizing that this is done, it's over with. You know, there's nothing more you can do. What's been done has been done. You can't, you know, whoever did this to you, they can't take it back because it's already happened. But this is where you have to choose whether to love them unconditionally and love them from afar, or are you just going to continue with and that's kind of the energy of self-sabotage. And if you're doing that to yourself, Aries, that can really hinder you along your path and what you're trying to create in your life. And look at this. We have the 8 of Cups. Spirit is saying, you know, you may have been dealing with this situation for years, and it's no longer serving you, Aries. This definitely could be a relationship as well. You know, it's time for a change of course here. Changing directions. It's time for you to realize how precious your unique destiny is, and for you to go after something that's going to bring you joy, fulfillment, emotional satisfaction. For some of you, this is going after a dream or a wish fulfillment as well, and it's going to require you maybe to leave some situations or people behind. Maybe they haven't had your back, okay? Maybe they haven't believed in you. But this is you believing in yourself and knowing that it is within reach and that you can do it. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming up here. You know, I feel like with this coming up here, this talks about how loyal you are, okay? Especially in this situation you've been dealing with, or that you're walking away from here. You've been dependable, okay? I'm definitely getting a sense here that somebody took advantage of that loyalty. You know, took advantage of what a good, honest person you are. You know, I feel like whatever you're moving away from, you're walking away from here, for some of you, if you are going after a wish fulfillment and you're leaving people, energies, or situations behind, just know that slow and steady wins the race as well. Continue taking the first steps here, and just know that with this energy coming up here, yes, it is the slowest moving night in the tarot, but this night gets things done. Nothing is overlooked, okay? And you will achieve what it is that you're setting out and what you're going after. And I feel like this is going to bring in some type of financial stability and security into your situation as well. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have Elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Stand in your truth. Stand in your power, Aries. Give me just a moment. Aries, I feel like you have people that look up to you. Whether you realize it or not. They, you're on a path. This could be a spiritual path. This could be you having some type of leadership role at work. You know, what you do on a day-to-day basis. I feel people look at you and they see how genuine you are, okay? And they respect that. You help others along their path because you live a life that shows a good example of how, what is the word I'm looking for here? You lead people by a good example about with your life on with how you live. I'm getting tongue twisted here as I'm receiving this message. Please excuse me, Aries. I hope I'm making sense here. These messages come through and sometimes it just doesn't make sense to me. Give me just a moment. I feel it's very important for you to stand in your truth and in your power. Don't sway for anybody. It's going to be important for you not to be living your destiny or your life to live up to other people's expectations. Okay? You're not here to live anybody else's destiny. You're here to live yours. In doing so, okay, and you living your unique destiny, being in alignment with spirit, the people that are around you, you're going to help them grow. You're going to inspire them. And there's going to be a great deal of respect that comes from this. Okay? Because you lead people in a positive way. Some of you are mentors. You're teachers. You help people. They look up to you. They respect you, whether you realize it or not. You know, this could be people that you work with. You know, and you lead by good example. That's what I was trying to say a moment ago. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, and we have Judgment again. Four of Swords. I feel that some of you, you may be having a situation dealing with another person where it's really going to test your patience. And there's going to be a need for you to take a step back and pause and reflect. There's a need for you to take a temporary retreat here. Okay? There may be a need for you to come back to this situation, come back to the table here by looking at something from a new perspective, a new point of view. Like looking at something, a situation through a new set, fresh pair of eyes, okay, or lenses or glasses. That's what I'm getting. Before making any decisions or judgments. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like standing in your truth and in your power is going to be very important with this energy coming up here, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You know, this is you being self-assured, okay, about what it is that you're going after, what you're taking action on, you using power with intent. Again, I'm getting that energy by not being swayed by anybody or trying to live up to other people's expectations here. This is you standing, some of you feel you're standing alone, and that's okay. You're never alone. Remember, your angels, your ascended masters, your past loved ones are always with you. But you may feel alone here. But as long as you're standing in your truth, okay, and doing what's right for you, for the betterment of your situation is what's needed right now. This may require you to be outspoken, straightforward. I'm getting the Queen of Swords in my mind's eye. You guys, I definitely feel like Somebody's testing your patience here. And like I said, you may need to take a temporary retreat and take a step back before answering, because these people that may be testing you, I feel like they look up to you. They respect you. I hope I'm making sense here. I'm getting these messages, you guys. You're definitely going to have to let me know what's going on here with this situation. Now we have Judgment. Again, pausing and reflecting, doing a review here. Okay? I'm getting a sense here, some of you don't need to jump the gun, maybe in saying something, but, you know, then I'm getting an energy of some of you, you do need to say something, okay? So the message is going to be different for, you know, always listen to your intuition here. I feel like you have the upper hand here. Thank you, Spirit. Know your worth, Aries. That's coming through very strongly as well. Someone may be wanting to get you to do something that you don't approve of. That it's not something that, you know, you would do. Okay? It may not be your truth. But at the same time, you know, truths are different. Okay? What your truth is may be wrong to somebody else, okay? And that's kind of where we have to meet each other in the middle, okay? Where sometimes you have to make compromises. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, you guys are going to have to leave me a comment on that one, boy. All right, we have Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure, and I love this because this is right below the garden and the gate as well. It's definitely time for many of you to step into that new experience. Okay, start a new journey, start a new beginning here. It's time to take action. It's time to be self-assured, believing in yourself. This could be a new job, a new career, relocating. You know, for some of you, this could be traveling. Two of Swords with the Emperor, your energy with the Four of Swords again. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, for some of you, you know, you're doubting yourself. You're at a crossroads here about making a decision by starting something new. Okay, because it's going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone. You need to take time out. Go within, Aries. Pause and reflect. You know, usually this represents you already know the answer. You're procrastinating. Spirit says once you take the blindfold off, you're going to be able to move forward. Okay? And that's when the doors are going to start opening up for you. Now you have your powerful energy here, the Emperor. This is you, Aries. You know, this is your time, okay? This is that powerful and bold and inspiring type of energy, that leadership, that role model energy. This is you asserting yourself, starting new projects, starting a new business, starting a new career. Some of you are moving up in leadership roles, okay? You know, this is you asserting authority over your life, having control over what it is that you want, what you're building. This is you laying that solid, unshakable foundation here. Using power with intent. Four of Swords. All you have to do is check in with Aries here. Take time out. See what's going on with Aries. Where is this fear and doubt? Why is this fear and doubt keep coming up? You know, when you check in with Aries and you go within, you're going to get to the root of that. And that's what's going to allow you to be able to work through it. Now, for some of you, this is definitely talking about getting a temporary retreat here, okay? Maybe this is needing a long-awaited break. Maybe it's time for you to go on vacation, whether it's mentally, physically, or spiritually. That's what's needed here. I do feel for the majority of you, this is where you tap into that soul power energy. I'm getting the Hermit in my mind's eye here. That's this energy right here, when you check in with yourself, is where that spiritual enlightenment is gained, okay? Which allows you to figure out which direction, which path, which door you want to walk through. Where there is no hesitation, where there is no doubt. Thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, Spirit, Aries. What extra message do you have for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we're ready. Dearest June, excuse me, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it. You need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences and richer existence overall. All of us over here want you to be all you can be. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us, Aries? All right, I love it. All right, Aries, you guys are definitely going to have to leave me a comment on this situation right here. Let me know what's going on. I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Aries.